trying to make deals with him. They're like trying to kill her. What they try to kill Trump twice. They've tried to kill multiple presidents, and I agree with them as well. This Iran literally funds Hezbollah, Hamas, all these fucking terror groups.
Okay, so with that being said, you said that we've been trying to negotiate them for 25 years. Actually, we did in 2015. Obama came up with a nuclear deal, and they agreed to it. Do you acknowledge that Trump fucked up on his first term when he ripped up the nuclear deal because Israel didn't like the deal?
Okay, they agreed to it, but what were they doing?
They 100%.
They were still
No,
trying
they
to
were
make
not.
60% uranium.
No, they were not. That is false information that Israel gave. It's been proven
By who?
that with American intelligence, the American intelligence at the time under the Obama administration has proven that
The same administration that started a war, right?
But so what war did they start? Obama administration. What war did they start?
What do you mean? They fought the entire war.
They didn't really fight a war, but they bombed the shit out of
the war. The Obama administration didn't start the war. So what war did they start? Because the Obama administration didn't start the war; they finished it.
It was the Iraqi war, was it not?
That George Bush Jr. was the one who started the
war.
Yeah.
George Bush started that war.
Yeah, Obama.
That's why I say you need to know what you're talking about. I see that you don't even know which president start which war, but you have an opinion on foreign policy. You don't know what you're talking about, respectfully.
I just think that, Bren, everybody is... Look, there's a grain of truth in everything, but there's also a lot of misinformation. And I think that, yes, we have been trying to negotiate with them, but do you think that bombing the country helps with negotiations in the future? Do you know?
But you can only do so much before they... Like, bro, let's be completely honest. If we just sat back and just twiddled our fucking thumbs, Iran would keep doing the same bullshit that they do.
But don't you think that we could have taken...
That's why I say when you say we should stay out of shit, no. Because look at what Iran's doing steadily.
But I feel
they've been fucking Russia and providing Russia with fucking all types of drones and shit for Ukraine.
I feel like there's a savvier... I feel like there's a savvier way of approaching it, though, Kanai. I really do. It might take longer. It might be more effort, but I think it does. Like the countries that ally with Iran, China, Russia, some other minor Soviet countries, put more pressure on them.
Do we really think
put more pressure?
China and Russia are going to save their fucking ass?
Put more pressure on them. Add more sanctions.
Business. It's a business. China and Russia see something that they can get out of Iran, and they say, "Hey, didn't Russia literally say we're not going to help you or we're not going to back you?"
Exactly. Yeah. They're afraid of the U.S.
But my point is,
Russia has their own fucking problems. My point going on.
My point is,
that's the only reason why
let me talk here. My point is that exactly they're afraid
Russia can barely fucking handle Ukraine. Let's be fucking honest,
guys. My point is that. That's exactly my point. They're afraid of America. We have a major economic power over them. Put more pressure on them. Make them fucking rein in their guy. And put pressure on the fucking other countries in the Middle East and make them rein in their guy.
And we did by dropping 3 bombs on their nuclear sites.
That's not the violent.
And they're going to close the strait that funds everything through China.
Violence just leads to more violence.
More violence. Thank you. Radicalism leads to more radicalism.
The only thing that got hurt was a bunch of nuclear shit. Did anyone die? No.
Do you not think
Iranians did?
Who?
Dude, I need you to be educated. There's no... How am I going to know names of Iranians? I can't even say Iranian names. But 200 Iranians were killed between the United States and Israel attacks.
When?
Literally. What do you mean when?
He doesn't mean like because of the nuclear strikes. He means like the bombing back and forth. People have died.
That's what I'm saying.
That's not the 3 bombs they just dropped. No one was pissed about that before.
Before the nuclear strikes, the U.S. and Iran or Israel were attacking Iran first.
First of all, let's not pretend that when Israel attacks Iran, that the Iranians, if you're a ordinary Iranian citizen and Israel bombs the shit out of your fucking neighborhood and kills your family members and friends, they're not distinguishing between America and Israel. It's the same thing to them. It's the same thing to them.
I get why Israel went after fucking Iran. Didn't Iran fund Hamas who did the October 7th thing?
Yeah, Kanai, but you got to think about this.
And
What was
doesn't-
before October 7th? What was before October 7th?
What happened before October 7th? And I bet you can't recall.
I honestly don't know. I'm lost. Inform me.
So this is why you shouldn't talk about things that you don't understand. And this is what I'm trying to tell people. If you don't know history, stop talking. But I'm going to let Scott talk because I'm trying to eat.
So Jesus Christ. There are multiple things that have happened before. There's multiple things that have been happening before October 7th. First of all, and big elephant in the room, the fucking Palestinians. Come on. You have a fucking state that's completely segregated where there's a bunch of people that are treated like second-class citizens that are not able to leave the country. They don't have freedom of fucking travel. And they share the same faith as the fucking Iranians and the other fucking Middle Eastern countries. They're basically Muslims. So right there,
and they're committing a genocide against them as we speak.
So right there, that's one thing that I would consider a provocation. The occupation of these people's lands. Secondly, Israel for like 20 years, they've been killing scientists in Iran. Random scientists, bro. You can't go around killing fucking random scientists that are civilians. If
they're
Iran,
military,
if Iran,
not to cut you off, but they're military scientists.
Kanai, but if you're working at Lockheed Martin, are you not a military scientist?
Yeah, you are.
Okay. And if they killed one of those guys,
you're not a normal person.
For you.
You're not like a normal person.
If I'm working at Lockheed Martin, you consider me as that. It's okay for another country.
No, you're not working. Lockheed Martin isn't working on nuclear technology.
Yes, they do.
They're working on Yeah, but their main focus isn't nuclear technology. It's missiles and a bunch of other things.
Yes, it is.
Main focus. No, it's not.
It's one of their main
focuses.
Lockheed
Martin is not their main. That's nuclear energy and shit like that is not their main focus.
It's a defense company. It's a defense company.
They're a defense company, right? But you have to also think they are a part of the group. And I can tell you this for a fact because I've been to Lockheed Martin. I know somebody who works at Lockheed Martin, and there's a Lockheed Martin literally in Orlando. So the whole point that I was trying to make here is if you feel that way, because they do make missiles that are capable of.
No, I think there's a big difference between making missiles and making nuclear energy and nuclear.
They go hand in hand because the only way for nuclear war. The only way to listen here. The only way, and this is a fact, the only way to get a nuclear head to anybody is through a freaking rocket.